Well, before I get started, I'm going to use the bathroom real quick, and then we'll get started on questing again. I'll be right back. I am indeed back. By the way, what are we going to be playing on Roblox? I kind of want to play, what was it? Play the Facility, I think. The one where it's one of us is the monster and we chase the others. I want to play that with all three of us. It seems so fun. Heck yeah. Is Astra going to be free to play with us today? That way we can have three on each team. I see. I'm going to ask real quick. Okay. And of Genshin. You mean like she's also always on Genshin? Oh, heck yeah. I love being that way. Let's check pity real quick. And so I'm at 6 for 4-star. 20, 45, 50, 52. I'm at 52 pity. Hell yeah. Good job, dude. Cool beans. Let me go do this real quick.
Time for a nap. Oh, wow. Ugh. Where did my sunglasses go? How many forging commissions do I still have to finish? Let's see. 1, 2... not so many as I thought. I'll get to them tomorrow.
snowmans. Random medicine butterfly.
Order guide you.
Sorry, there were more butterflies I can move in real quick. Really quickly. Cool. That is nice. Oh, cool. See how they work now. Good. Cool. Loki kinda love it. Still getting the hang of it though. That's surely something. Hell yeah. I did it. Mm. There we go.
It's been a while since we last saw Neverland.
Can they get rid of the key system, please? What else have? Oh, they really did. Oh, fuck. Okay. cookies. Good. Okay, cool. I still have these I can do as well. Oh, well, 40 primos to get here. Okay. Okay. Go back to the actual quest now, though. What do I supposed to do? Head to the administrative area? Sure. I'll go here.
Paimon has so many questions about his true identity. Let's go talk to him and find out.
Hi.
You really are a one-trick pony, you know.
Hell yeah. I'm gliding. I'm doing things.
10 points for agility.
Hi.
Please, sign here. This document will be effective immediately.
It's been so long since we've been to the surface. Let's hurry. Huh?
What's happening? I'm fine, thanks.
Let's go ask the Duke. You really are a one-trick pony, you know. Ten points for Your Grace?
Ah, good to see you two.
Yeah, what was with that earthquake?
Ah, that. The tremor didn't originate from over the years of serving as the warden here. I've developed a sense for distinguishing between what occurs on the surface and what occurs underwater. Besides,
So the fort.
if you recall our last incident, if there really were a problem, there would be crowds of inmates.
Huh, you've got a point. Okay, by the way.
I believe.
Wait, seriously?
Ah, yes.
Yep. It's you two. That's right. Today is our last day in prison. But now that Paimon said, oh yeah, Paimon feels. Then be sure to come back and.
If you've signed the release papers, then you're free to go. The guard.
You're not going to see us off?
I knew you'd ask.
Well, you actually agreed.
Ah, so you do have a.
After being down here for so long, I imagine you must feel like you're lacking companionship. Shall I come along too? Yeah, don't worry. We'll come back to see you.
I hope you won't be here as convicts the next time I see you.
We'll do our best to stay out of trouble. Well, it seems our work in the Fortress of Mirapede is finished. That's the end of another chapter in our journey. We should probably go report to him now. You're going to see Monsieur Nervillette?
I'm sure just your regards will do.
I believe.
You're right. I've heard the Palais has been terribly busy these days. Tell him that I.
I've actually never been inside this place before.
Wait, did I hear that right? Monsieur Neurvalet, are you sure you'd like to take over the case yourself?
That's right.
No, but why? Technically... Neverlet! Sidine! Hey there! What are you two talking about? Traveler in Paimon, please help me talk our Chief Justice out of... This is completely unprecedented. How can we have the Udex acting like a private detective?
I trust that you'd be able to work that out with how well connected you are, but I must apologize. I do not play.
So, what is it exactly? It sure sounds...
A Melusine named Kiara received.
And then?
That is all the information I have acquired at.
I have no idea why you're... I've checked the schedule in advance, and it seems like there aren't...
Thank you for understanding. I will leave a note explaining my absence on my desk. I would appreciate it if you could take it to Lady Farina. She may have no interest in official affairs, but standard procedure dictates that I'm still responsible for reporting to her.
Yes, understood. I'll come back later and deliver the note to her. Judging from Sidine's reaction, it must be pretty rare for you...
I cannot tell you just yet. There could be complicated conflicts of interest behind all this, so I must eliminate all risks.
Come on! Stop being so secretive! We still have no idea what's going on!
It is not my intention to keep you in the dark, but I need some time to revisit those Long story short, a little more than 400 years ago, I became the Udex of Fontaine. There were few people I could trust, but I had two subordinates who were exceptionally trustworthy and capable. Carol, a Melusine, and...
They must have been amazing people to receive such high praise from you!
Indeed. The reforms damaged the interests of some, and the more conservative faction took advantage of Carol's identity to instigate political unrest. The incident resulted in Carol taking her own life, and Vautrin being exiled. From then on, I've been especially careful. All Melusines used to live a I granted their wishes when some of them, including Carol, many common folk believe that I share a special bond with the Melusines, and whatever they do can be traced back to me. Some of them, especially those who hold a grudge against me, exploit that belief and stir up conflict over Melusines in an attempt to... I have nothing against the opinions of others, but the moment a whirlpool of conspiracy forms, it inevitably affects the... It has already happened once.
Even so... There's the guards, the Maréchaussée Phantom, and the Special Security and Surveillance...
Based on prior experience, there is a high chance that those who hold the political system of Fontaine is relatively complex and involves the interests of multiple different However, since I am technically an outsider in Fontaine...
Outsider? But aren't you the Chief Justice?
I understand where you are coming from, but there is not necessarily... You know very well about my true identity, and have even met others of my kind in other nations. Even though I was born with a human form, there is a fundamental... Taking on the role of Chief Justice, I have lived in Fontaine for a long time, but I do not belong here. That is why I call myself a...
Yeah, we have nothing to do with all those organizations. Let's team up and round up all...
That does not sound like a bad idea.
Oh, bye,
I will write my note of absence right... Let us go. We should visit Kiara first and try to gain a better understanding.
So Neuvillette feels like he doesn't truly belong here in Fontaine, but is that really true? like he has a kinda skewed Paimon's been... But since you're the Hydra...
Thank you. Please allow me to rephrase. As a dragon now.
I never thought I'd see him here.
The weather's amazing.
Kiara,
Monsieur Neuvillette! And oh, I remember! You're the Traveler and Paimon! Aww, she's adorable! Thanks for the compliment.
I heard from Sidine that you received a threatening letter.
A threatening letter? The letter fell through the crack in my door as I was heading out this morning. It said something about but Sidine told me it was a threatening letter, and that I could be in danger. But...
Have you run into any suspicious-looking people recently?
Suspicious-looking people? Ah! Did you think of something? Nope. I don't...
Do you still have the letter with you?
Oh! Let's see. Found it!
Now then. Get lost if you don't leave the Maréchaussée. A simple threat. Neither the handwriting nor the content itself. We can't rule out that possibility. Since you can't think of anyone suspicious, Kiara, you should come with us.
Sure! Wait, no. I still have a case to work on.
But you are being watched right now.
And that's where we come in to help. We'll stay with Kiara. With us around, anyone scheming to... Thank you, Traveler. Big Sis Paimon. Oh.
All right. Let us go.
We'll take her to a lost place right away. So, Kiara, how old are you? But I remember coming to the Court of Fontaine with Carol and Neuvillette. That must have been a long time ago. Carol? Didn't Neuvillette mention her just now? That was more than 400 years ago! Why would Paimon be a big sister to you? My memory isn't that good. But Carol told me I could address others based on how I feel about them. Paimon feels a lot more grown up than me, so you're a big sis. Huh, Paimon sees. Hey, Traveler, did you hear that? Strange. Olaf!
Kiara, you're here. Huh? Wait, aren't these two...
Oh, they're the
I thought so. What brings you here? Did you run into any
It's not really May I begin inspecting the stores?
Of course.
No hazards detected. You've cleared the inspection. Seems like the criminal from that case last month never said... That was quick. What were you I took a look around the shop. Neuvillette says that us Melusines have special eyes that things like bloodstains. No matter how hard you try to clean them up, we Melusines can see the residual...
All right. Now that you hear me out, I'm planning to release an outfit for children.
Of course!
Please wait a moment while I take your measurements.
Seems like they get along really well, huh? What are you looking at? Is there really someone watching us? Shh! Are you running?
brain.
Gotcha! Ugh! Charlotte, what are you... Oh, wait, don't tell Paimon you're the one...
Threat letter? What threat? This is starting to feel like an interrogation. Okay, I'll be straight with you. I don't know the slight...
You want to interview him?
That's right. I'm not the only one, you know. Interviewing him is every jerk, but it's not an easy task to accomplish. The Palais Mermonia rarely accepts appointment requests from us, and we never have the chance to interrupt when the court's in session. So imagine how surprised I was seeing him out on the streets today. It seemed like you were investigating something too. Of course, I'll make sure to turn in my manuscript to him for review. I have my principles, and I'd never publish an article without the consent of all parties involved.
Yeah, we're doing a secret investigation.
I see. Well, if you say so, I guess I'll put this matter aside. In exchange, could you tell me what the
All right.
What? Someone's target. Shh, not so. It just so happens that I did an interview with Kiara last month, in fact. It was well received by our readers, so I was planning. I'll ask my colleagues about it. Who knows? We might find something. And don't worry, I know what I'm doing. But I gotta warn you, even if
Why?
people care a great deal about Monsieur Neuvrelet's each and every move. Some may have already realized that something. Anyway, I'll get going.
Well, that was a nice chat.
What do you think? The design looks...
I think it's great!
Huh. It's...
Clorinde! What are you doing here? It seems that you just showed...
As I passed by the Palais Mermonia, I heard, technically speaking, he and I are under an employer-employee relationship. It didn't feel... I happened to have some time at the moment, and came to take a look. I sometimes have my clothes custom-made at this boutique.
Ah, Neuvrelet should...
Leave this to me. You should...
Okay then, we'll leave Kiara in...
Oh, you're back. Is everything all right?
We ran into Clorinde.
That is good to hear.
We thought so too.
I've been looking over the case records, specifically inspection reports submitted. I've come up with two plans. On one hand, I could start with Kiara and track down the group behind all this step by step. On the other, I could also analyze the conflicting interests of these major cases and confirm my suspicion.
They both sound like pretty solid plans, but can you really finish?
Don't worry. I'm a fast reader when it comes to official documents. After all,
We'll help you read through them. We have nothing...
thank you. I will continue looking through the ones piled up on... Have you made any progress?
We skipped through some of them?
I would love to answer that question, but the truth is, if memory serves me right, there should be at least 100,000.
Whoa. That's...
That might be how it seems from another's perspective, but trials and official duties are, to me, simply routine. There are many documents here. Take a break if you are tired. All right. Let us take a break then.
Even the resting is a part of the silence is making Paimon feel...
Please pardon my lack of consideration. People rarely come to the Palais Mermonia. Would you like to have some drinks, perhaps?
Ooh, drinks! Thank you! Paimon wonders what Neuvillette likes to drink. Oh, maybe he's a fan of really fancy wines. He seems like the type of person who'd own an entire winery. You know, like Diluc.
Sorry, I'm turning on music.
An astute observation. It is indeed water.
So it's just plain old...
What did you think?
Since you're the...
This water is indeed very special. It would not be... I believe you've already tried Fonta. In fact, there are many other drink factories in... Said water is sourced from all across Teyvat, including Mondstadt's Cider Lake. Here is one of their latest products. Water from Sumeru's... If I were to comment on their mouthfeel... the waters of Cider Lake warm the... Distinct differences exist between the waters of each area. You will appreciate their intricacies once you taste them carefully.
Really? Let Paimon try!
What do you think?
Nope.
How regrettable. It seems like you still have...
Hey, this doesn't have to do with refining our taste. Paimon's pretty sure most ordinary people can't... Oh, could it be because you're the Hydro... we are allowed to bring that up, right? Oh, Paimon's been wanting to ask this for ages. If he... Sorry. Paimon was just curious. You don't have to answer.
There's nothing to hide. I was simply I accepted this position because I wanted to seek out answers to questions.
Questions? Are there really...
Many, in fact. But the one question that puzzled... In essence, I neither know why I was born in the... I lost many memories from the moment I was born. The primordial sea, for example. I can only vaguely recall its connection to me, but I am unaware of what that connection is exactly. Perhaps the elemental dragons of other nations may have some form of an answer. However, they are scattered across all of Teyvat.
True.
I have been holding on to these unanswered questions, but there is one thing I've discovered along the way. My emotions easily resonate with those of others. My guess would be that there are at least some similarities between humans and myself.
Have you made any progress?
Perhaps, but I find such progress difficult to describe. As an outsider, chances to engage in meaningful interactions with others are few and far between. That's why I'm quite thankful for this chat. Such
Are we gonna continue reading?
I wasn't able to find any leads even after browsing through most of the documents.
Water? Do you?
That's right. The Fountain of Lucine is where all of Fontaine's waters converge. If there really were an organization attempting to use Melusines against me, they should also hold an intense... Perhaps we'll be able to find some new leads by sensing the...
Why didn't
Perhaps we should go. There shouldn't be too many people near the Fountain of Lucine during...
I probably shouldn't disturb them.
Looks like we got lucky today. There's hardly anyone around.
Traveler, can you still hear the voices from the fountain?
Perhaps leave the to take a few steps back and keep a safe distance.
A safe distance? Thank you for bringing the Court of Fontaine is truly...
I understand your excitement, but although I have responded to your wishes, it was not without personal interest. Melusine's special sight make them especially suited for joining the Maréchaussée Phantom. I'm certain.
I know, but not only can I repay you for your kindness,
But a meaningful life also comes.
it's definitely the safest to just stay in the village. In truth, I've never really understood the purpose of my existence. For almost 20 years, we've stayed in our village without finding any answers. That's why we wanted to leave our village and look for the meaning of...
I understand your confusion. In fact, I feel the same way. I too came here for an answer to my questions.
Really? Could you tell us what we should do to fit it? The truth is, many people threw rocks at us today and told us to go back to our village.
Logically speaking, both time and effort are essential when different species attempt to peacefully coexist. It will be different identities and ways of thinking all contribute to strengthening the barrier between one another. Removing it will be no easy. There aren't many suggestions I can share, because just like you, I haven't fully integrated.
Oh, I see. I'm confident that we'll find the meaning of our existence one day.
I believe in you, but you shouldn't lose sight of the difficulties ahead. If you run into any trouble, I suggest that you inform Vautrin, the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
Huh? Is he
Yes? Do you have...
that stone-faced human? He didn't even bother to...
He is an earnest man.
Hello. Can I help with any...
Thanks, but
Oh. Hello. I'm Carol.
Get away from here! I'm calling.
Please, calm down.
Hard.
Yeah, we should probably stay away from these monsters.
Why should we trust this species from who knows where anyway? I can't believe.
Exactly. That so-called Chief Justice even granted them official positions. Not only that, but they're now responsible for...
Go away! Quit!
I'm not leaving. I won't let you. We joined the Maréchaussée Phantom and solved lots and lots of cases.
Solving cases? With Neuvillette in cahoots with you? You could have fabricated it all. So tell me, how can you get...
Didn't I tell you before? Don't go advertising if you're not a good...
Vautrin?
Aside from spreading unjustified rumors, if you continue insulting members of the Maréchaussée, there have indeed been an increase in cases recently. Perhaps due to the shifting currents of conspiracy. And I understand your concern.
Even the captain of the security patrol is on their side.
How can two completely different species possibly coexist?
For real, they're very racist. It's crazy.
You heard that?
Yeah, I don't understand.
There have been rumors saying that you were born from Calamity. There are countless negative rumors about you floating around in Fontaine. It's near impossible for you to become a part of this society. Best if you give up before it's too late.
Monsieur Neuvillette said that we needed to put both time and... I still want to try a little harder. Okay, I won't be taking any more of your time. I painted a lot...
Give them to me.
You're not...
We'll hand them out together.
Neuvillette. What?
Medals of Peace, awarded to you. Thank you for your continued dedication in the past 5 years.
I think I'll pass.
Hey, don't say that. It won't be long before Melazines begin living peacefully with the humans.
Don't keep your hopes up. We've barely scratched the surface.
You blocked.
Vautrin brings up a good point. The trust humans have placed in you is still. Please be on your guard.
Yes, sir.
Okay, got it.
Medal of Peace?
Are you sure we should do this? We're no match for Neuvillette.
Nah, not gonna happen. As long as he remains in their rules, even he must comply with in the political sphere. Unless he wants to become an so quit worrying and just go ahead with it. I've already planned out the murder. Once we lay the blame on the Melazines as the person who
I guess you're right. Ugh. If he just left things the way they were, it never...
Turn the murderer in!
Melazines can't be trusted! That goes for Neuvillette, too!
Peaceful coexistence? What a joke. Get out of the court of Fontaine and don't ever come back!
The results of the investigation are...
Go on.
There is no direct evidence, but reasonable inference indicates that the ones controlling the situation are supporters of the old regime, they tricked Miss Carroll into going to the crime scene and pressed charges against her. After that, they incited panic among the people in order to make Monsieur Neuvillette confess. The guards were stopped by the enraged mob and couldn't intervene in time. Miss Carroll chose to sacrifice.
And she called me. A little investigation would have cleared things up. Why didn't she wait until we'd established the truth?
The situation had rapidly escalated to a physical altercation between infuriated citizens.
That is...
Captain Vautrin, should I present these results?
There's no need. Notify the guards to restrict public access to all information.
Restrict access to...
There's something I've never told Carol. I had a little She's just like Carol in every possible way. Innocent, kind. From the moment I met Carol, I knew that she'd be easily manipulated by others.
Looks like she was unfazed by that.
Yes. In fact, I should have known. Those cowards don't have the guts to confront Neuvillette. Can you understand how I feel? Right now, there's only...
I understand, but I'm certain, Monsieur...
That's exactly why we need to keep this a secret. I will take responsibility for everything.
Holy shit. Guy's awesome. Fuck yeah. I support this. That guy's going on a murder spree. Fuck yeah.
Did you know? They're hearing a major case today, and the criminal is Captain Vautrin of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. Apparently, he resorted to personal measures to seek revenge for Carol and settled the score with the group that framed his friend.
I'm thinking... we should try our best to bail him out when the trial commences.
Bail him out?
Shh, keep it down! Haven't you realized? Both Vautrin and Carol are Neuvillette. Besides, now that the old regime has been uprooted, Neuvillette's status is secure as can be. As long as we redirect public opinion, Neuvillette will be able to give Vautrin a reprieve. The benefits are endless.
Vautrin sought vengeance for his friend for a valid cause. This represents the... Please, think about it. If the same thing had happened... Yeah, that's right!
This whole thing started because of those despicable cowards who levied false accusations against Carol.
Monsieur Neuvillette.
Mr. Vautrin is innocent! He's innocent!
Order! I acknowledge your arguments. Vautrin, I understand your decision. which is why I cannot help but feel regret and even grief. Personal justice does not equate to justice as defined by the law. To execute your plan for revenge, you abused your authority and conducted informal executions. Your action, therefore...
What? That can't be! Monsieur Neuvillette, please give this...
Vautrin, my friend...
What have I done to deserve this? I've closely followed every one of your... Is this what justice means?
Order. Since there have been no further objections, according to the judgment of the Oratrice Mechan...
Goodbye, most...
This all happened because of Carol.
How can different species...
What's wrong? Are you not feeling?
Apologies, it seems like my I tried my best to suppress the power of Hydro within myself, but it seems like it's still caught due to my negligence.
Wow. Anyways, the last time we came here, the Traveler only...
It is as you said. It is not only the fountain. I can sense emotions from all waters in Fontaine. Rivers, lakes, and even the rain.
That sounds...
But I rarely ever do anything like this. Emotions carried by water are always chaotic and disconnected. As an outsider, which ones? It's fine. I prefer not to... It was a coincidence, but perhaps it is a good thing that you saw everything in that. You should now understand why I believe there to be a conspiracy behind all this. These two...
Paimon, still leave Paimon out of the conversation?
Then let us get back to the point. While I was investigating, I did not sense too much hatred towards me within its accumulated emotions. I don't know what caused this to happen, but it seems like there won't be a However, I did find some resentment directed towards Kiara.
Oh! Didn't we read about that?
You've read about it? In that case, the resentment should...
Huh? What are you doing here?
Navia! Nice to see you again!
I've heard some things, but I'm not purposely asked. Rumors are abroad that someone's scheming against, so I told the Spina di Rosula to keep an eye out for leads. We've had unfamiliar faces.
Thank you. Where did you hear about?
The Chief Justice out on investigation, accompanied by the Traveler from afar. No matter how you talked to Kiara, but didn't ask her to keep things secret. People curious to know asked around for information, then it was only a matter of time before word of the...
So that's what Charlotte meant.
Indeed. I did not expect that this could be kept hidden for too long.
You know, it could be because you attract more attention than you think. Anyway, any progress with the investigation?
The suspects who threatened Kiara might have to do with a certain smuggling case, but we are planning to return to the Palais Mermonia to revisit some details and identify the senders of that threatening letter.
All right, then I'll round up the Spina di Rosula. Wait for my word. Ta-ta!
Neuvillette, do you...
I have already considered that possibility, and I do not think that there will be any. As a matter of fact, what is more important is how the case is perceived by the public. 400 years ago, they chose to side with the old regime and direct their resentment towards the Melusines. I hope the same won't happen again. Let us head back to the Palais.
Strange. What are these people doing out? Did something happen? Let's take a look around.
Have you heard? Someone's plotting against a Melusine. This is 100% the truth. Even the Chief Justice isn't...
What? That's it! Our enemies are lurking in the shadows and won't easily reveal themselves. But no...
That's exactly what I wanted to say. The think about how much we owe them. Now that they're in...
Everyone, please stay alert to your surroundings from now on.
feels like you've been following me this whole time.
We were informed that.
Nope.
Have you had dinner yet? Why don't we check out the new...
This isn't a good time to be...
Come on. Don't act tough.
All right.
You should never skip meals. Especially if you...
I heard even Nervulette's keeping an eye on the situation. This is the perfect chance to get promoted.
Seriously? Were you planning to shirk your duties if Nervulette wasn't involved?
Relax, I was just playing. We've worked together for years now. If something happened to them...
That's more like it. We should stand guard until the criminal has been...
Come and fight me instead, you cow!
Have you heard? Even the special patrol...
Shh! Look! Is it that Nervulette?
Looks like there's nothing to worry about.
This is truly one.
So...
No, I should stay where I am. Let us stick to our plan and return to the Palais Memorial.
Is this really necessary?
The smuggling case was solved by the joint forces of the guards and the Maréchaussée Phantom. This is the one. The list of involved suspects should be... Ah, found it.
What does it say?
The principal offenders Domenico, Inica, Yuna, and others have been caught. Those with close connections or mutual interests with the offenders but who did not participate in... Among them, surveillance of Essin has ceased on account of his good behavior.
So many names.
Yes, there is something suspicious about Essin. It seems like he's closely related to the core members of the smuggling case. And...
Monsieur Nervulette, someone claiming to be from the... He said, and I quote, we have located... Huh? How did Navia find them so quickly?
I too am perplexed. The
You really are a one-trick pony, you know.
Hot!
Hey, Navia, we're here! Whoa.
Check. These are the people who have had recent dealings at the Maréchaussée Phantom. They're usually hidden in the Fleuve Cendre, but I sent for someone to invite them over.
Invite them over?
Exactly. Now, I heard there's great coffee.
Yeah, it's our pleasure.
I've wanted to have a meetup like this for
but... Oh, well. Let's get back...
Yes.
You're Essin?
Yes.
Did you write that threatening letter?
I did, but I was...
Orders from...
Domenico. He was my boss.
Domenico. Where is he now?
The fortress of Merope.
Well, I'm afraid... Looks like you'll have to make the trip yourselves.
You've done more than enough.
Leave the formalities for later. You should find if he really is the one setting up the conspiracy. It'd be best if he's exposed as soon as possible.
All right then, let's head to the fort.
Man, I just got out of prison. Why do I have to go back?
Welcome to the Fortress of Meripede, dear esteemed guests.
Back to the prison I go.
Oh, an
I'm
agreement
not
from
excited for
none
this.
other than the Duke himself.
This isn't anything new. Let's assume we've gone through the... I do remember a thing or two about Domenico.
Who does this guy think he is?
He once attempted to, I said, meaning that it was over before it even started. And now to be honest, Domenico doesn't seem like much of a conspirator. The fact that the three of...
He's got the same concerns we do.
I am concerned about this incident because something similar has occurred in the...
That's an easy one. Let me...
Did I hear someone say Melazine? What happened? Siegeween! Yeah, and we're investigating. Really?
There's no need to worry. Clara...
Well, that's great. But if the criminal's still...
head nurse. Do you...
Wriothesley?
Okay, I get it. I'll bring Domenico to you.
Think of it as more of a humble request. I'm here on my own accord, not to formally transfer a criminal for trial. Thanks for the trouble.
Whoa! If Paimon were the Duke...
Well, were I still a criminal, I'd probably ask for a lighter sentence. But enough jokes. I'll look for Domenico. Make yourselves at home. Our dear head nurse has mentioned you quite...
Please come with me to the infirmary. And watch your step. There's some pretty dark areas, so make sure you don't trip over anything.
Now that I think about it, I can leave this place soon. Huh?
Please rest here for a moment. Oh, and would anyone... Paimon's not that... Thirst is a warning sign that you're dehydrated. I'll bring you some tea. Typical Siegeween. Why aren't you two saying...
You noticed them too. The badges they...
Familiar? But if both of you say so, let's go ask them about...
That's not a bad idea.
You really are a one-trick pony, you know.
Anything you need? Oh, this?
What's this?
We have a very long history. Going back, we have never had many members throughout our history, nor do we have much of a reputation, but everyone treats each other like family. Helping each other is our purpose. At the same time...
Sounds like a pretty neat organization.
All we want is to defend ourselves. None of us have ever committed serious crimes, but people won't give us a hard time.
Interested in joining the mutual? If you'd like to learn more, here's... Our slogan may have evolved over the century. Here, this book is...
look kind. It's the symbol of the mutual aid. From what I've heard, it's based on something called a Medal of Peace. I've never seen one of those medals. The first president of our network was an amazing person. Powerful as he was, he never used his strength against any. All of us have a lot of respect for him.
We should have gathered enough information. Let's head back and talk to Neuvillette.
Ha! Bring it!
10 points for agility.
Did you manage to get...
The people who wore the... According to them, the badge's design was inspired...
I personally crafted 2 of them myself. They were awarded to... Carol's medal was destroyed in a fire. The only one that remained should be...
Oh, so the network was...
Monsieur Neuvillette, His Grace has requested your presence in his office. He's found...
All right.
Are you running away?
Ha!
Are you running away?
Allow me to introduce this fine gentleman. Why don't you explain everything?
Neuvillette? What do you... Calm down. I mean, was it your idea to send that letter to Amelie? Hassan has already confessed.
That idiot!
Let me ask this another way.
Yes.
Who is pulling...
What? You're not trying to frame me...
It's best if you realize the gravity of your situation. I assume your previous attempt to incite unrest at the Fortress of Meripede has...
I admit I acted on impulse.
I can do that.
You see, we're all...
I only intended to do some small business at first. Someone contacted me about delivering some goods and promised me after making a few trips, I was suddenly approached by the Maréchaux, but I refused to accept any of that. The ignorant can be rightfully absolved from guilt, right? Well, I suspect that someone got me locked up here so they could get their hands on my goods.
And then you decided to take revenge.
My initial target was Neuvillette. Everyone in the Fortress of Meripede was declared guilty by him after all. But for some reason, no one wanted to team up with me. That mutual aid network in particular. In the end, I had to redirect my focus onto Melazines to salvage things. I recall that Kiara was the one who confiscated my goods for inspection. So I asked one of the more approachable guards to send a letter, claiming that I meant to contact my family. But the letter was in fact addressed to Essa. I requested that he write a threat letter to Kiara and force her to resign from the Maréchaux Phantom.
Am I to assume that the claims you've made are your own thoughts? Have you been in contact with any suspicious people recently?
No.
Is it true that all members involved...
Yes.
Sigewinne, please take him back to the detention center. I'll deal with him. So, Monsieur Neuvillette, you were concerned that there might be a shadowy faction...
Yes. I experienced a similar incident in the...
And how long ago was this incident?
More than 400 years.
You might be over... Time can change a lot of things.
What do you mean?
400 years ago, you and the Melazines you brought to Fontaine were the outliers in society. But in the present day, if someone were to threaten the safety of the Melazines, people wouldn't just sit back and do nothing.
That's right! We saw lots of people standing up from...
Monsieur Neuvillette, the Melazines are a species you introduced to Fontaine. How the public treats them is also reflective of their attitude towards you. When people refuse to place their trust in Melazine, for almost 500 years, you've conducted... People no longer have any reservations about you, and even consider you a... Right now, you're every...
Paimon gets it now. No wonder no one wanted to join forces with Domenico.
I am undeserving of such perspective. I have simply been fulfilling my duties. It isn't anything special or worthy of praise. I'm simply... It is unnecessary to hold me in such high regard. The complexity of human emotions and willpower far exceed those of mine. As a matter of fact, I believe that you are the ones who deserve my respect.
There's no need to be so modest. You're no longer that outsider you were before. Even if you wish to investigate something...
I must say that you've made a... Thank you for clearing my doubts. Now that the case has been settled, I should get going.
Huh? You're leaving?
And so soon, too? Why not?
Thank you for the offer, but I know how this place works. While some are here to redeem themselves, the less time I spend here, the better.
In that case, I'll have to insist.
Please, go ahead.
The first is about the guard who helped...
I know. The guard was indeed deployed from the Palais Mermonia staff. However, as I mentioned earlier, I visit...
Well, that makes things a lot easier. Hey now, don't let your imagination run wild. Those from up there have a tendency to sympathize with others. However, I'll have a chat with the guard and remind...
I see no issues with that.
Great! That's one thing out of the way.
The other thing was born from my own sense of curiosity.
Yep. Neuvillette thought that...
I noticed the small gang as well. I've looked into their founder, Vautrin, who, according to existing documentation... In other words, how he presented himself in prison was...
What? During his trial, I could sense that his feelings were complicated. He appeared to be...
Perhaps he had been putting...
An act?
Neuvillette and Vautrin had a close relationship as superior and subordinate. Thus, the more resentment he displayed, the clearer it would be to those present that you were upholding and to those who had been sitting on the fence. Vautrin's act was a very... That's all from me. Does anyone else have any...
I don't have anything to say. Well then, let us head back.
Please, take care.
That trial is something I rarely bring up in conversation, but I have always felt deep regret for what happened to both Karol and Vautrin. The words he spoke in court often replay in my mind, as if urging me on to do something.
But Wriothesley said he never resented you, right? Isn't that a good thing?
I believe I now understand what he wanted to tell me. I feel conflicted about those words. How should I describe it? Surprise, relief, fear, and regret. But this blend of emotions has led me to finally understand some things. I would like to hear your thoughts, too. What do you think of me?
Paimon agrees with everything Wriothesley said. As Chief Justice, every single one of your trials... hey!
What I really think is every trial you've ever judged has left its impression...
That is, as I said, I find it difficult emotions because I cannot fully understand myself. But I trust your judgment. Since some of these changes were not due to any specific occurrence, but I will try to contemplate this further.
Oh, huh? It's raining! Oh no, Paimon forgot to bring an umbrella! Come on, let's hurry before it rains harder!
Poor Nuvi. My boy's crying.
It's raining again? I've had enough of this weather.
There go my travel plans.
Did you read the news this morning? Quick, put away everything on the clothesline.
When is this rain going to stop?
Hydro Dragon, don't cry!
They're planning to reanimate the monster. We have to report this to the Chief Justice.
The Fortress of Meripede. It's a good place for me.
He owes me so many answers.
Neuvillette? You could say he's the real symbol of Fontaine's justice.
Watch him closely. He could be trouble.
How can two
Damn, my boy
completely
be
different
stalking
species
everybody.
possibly coexist?
Who's been threatening Melusines? Show yourself!
You will see much in the human world, from the delightful to the depressing.
I didn't even mean to finish his story
And
quest,
one
I just
day,
meant to
when you have dwelt
rest it
among
enough so I could get back to the
humanity
main
long
quest.
enough, you will be placed to bring judgment over all as a spokesperson for Fontaine's past.
Good morning, Monsieur Neuvillette! The rainy season's almost over! The skies are supposed to clear in a few days!
I hope you find time to enjoy the sunny days ahead.
Damn, 6 people. Wait, who are the 6 people? That's wild. 6 whole people? Big numbers? Indeed, big numbers. Very big numbers. It's family loony time, is that what this is?
Is the matter resolved?
Yep, we found the person who sent that threatening letter. Risley said he...
Oh, that's wonderful.
Sorry for dragging you all into this.
There's no need to apologize.
Yeah, you didn't drag us in. We got involved of our own accord.
By the way...
At the Palais Mermonia, more than 50 people offered to protect her. Some even hid within the bushes to look out for danger. I was worried that the excess of protection would make her feel uneasy. So I asked her to...
What a relief.
Well, now it looks like the to celebrate this joyous occasion. Monsieur Neuvillette, would you be interested in an exclusive interview?
That's not how you step...
I will... Of course. My schedule is full for the following weeks, but I come up with questions during the intervening days, and I will answer them to the best of my ability.
Yes!
Now, if you'll excuse me, I must head back to the Palais and issue a communique to publicize our investigation results. I hope it will assuage the concerns of all.
Hell yeah. Now I can get back to the main quest. Because now it's the main quest that's interrupting this quest. What in the hell?
The Palais Mermonia sure is buzzing with activity today.
Halt! Huh? Oh, it's you two.
Excuse me. Would you mind?
I'll be right there. Sorry, I've got my hands full.
Everyone's so busy. Seems...
Hello. You've come at the right time, but you'll have to wait. In the meantime, please, have a seat.
That's all right. We just ate.
Very well, then.
Let's take a break over there while we wait for him to finish his...
All right.
So confusing,
I
right?
should
That
wrap
Ash
things
just
up for
forgot
now.
that this has
Yes,
nothing to do with
sorry
what I
to
just
keep you
did.
waiting.
I was like,
Today
it's
should be
cutting
the
in
day
the
you
bush
were
to show me
released
the
from the
person
fortress
behind
of
the bush,
Meripede.
because they said people were
And
hiding in
it
the
appears
bushes
that
to
you have
connect
managed to
Melusine.
complete all the release.
That's right.
No,
And we came here to...
it was a transition.
A ma-
Do you have any idea what that might...
Judging from your description, that cannot have occurred in any ordinary waters, but rather a whale of that size and shape cannot usually be found in the waters of Tivat. Therefore, we can only...
Immersed in primordial seawater? But how...
Most people wouldn't be capable of entering in the first place. I'm not completely sure how he could... Yes? What is it?
Ah, right. We asked the Duke and he said it wasn't from underwater.
It turns out that I have just received a report about this particular matter. The source of the tremor was here on the surface near Poisson. After the shaking...
The water levels rose?
Fortunately, the water levels only rose for a short period of time, and have already returned to... If the change in water levels is connected with the leaking primordial seawater, then the situation in Poisson may...
Navia should be in Poisson, right? We need to go check on her.
I would also like to go there as soon as possible, but I'm afraid I can't leave just yet. We must immediately formulate disaster... I'll have to ask you two to go to Poisson first.
There's no time to lose. Let's get going.
Hell yeah. I get more Navia time. Turn my music back on now.
Please be careful.
Oh no. What happened here? Navia should be around here, right?
Why is there a guy on the roof? What the fuck?
We haven't seen a single soul all the way here.
What will I ever do now?
Look, there's someone up.
Just stay put. We're coming up. Watch your balance.
I'm not young anymore. How will I survive on my own?
My leg! How could this have happened?
Just hang in there. Help is...
Are you running away? Oh, it's Navia. She's over there. Hey, Navia, are you okay?
You're here.
We heard there was a situation in...
Yes. As you can see, the water levels...
Demoiselle! There was a wounded resident next to a building southeast of here. We've already transported him to...
He's wounded?
He fell, so it's probably a broken leg. He's pretty shaken up. When the water level rose, he desperately climbed up to the roof.
He jumped down then. Find the leader of Squad 1, and tell him to take the wounded
Understood. I'll take over his search and rescue mission in the meantime.
All right. You'll be in charge. I'm sorry. Where were we?
The situation in Poisson?
Ah, right. A little earlier, we suddenly heard a loud noise. At first, everyone thought that something might have exploded on an aquabus. The rushing water seemed a little odd, almost like the unique color of primordial seawater. Some people, everyone on the street who happened to be close to the water, didn't have it. Those who realized what was happening started to flee in a panic, desperately trying. The Spina di Rosula initiated rescue operations as quickly as possible, but there have been... The water that flooded the area contained primordial seawater, so the lower levels of Poisson are still... No one knows if this could happen again. All we can...
How awful.
It was quite frightening indeed. I only wish that everything that just happened was a bad dream.
Is there any way we can help, Navia?
Thank you for being so willing to help in a moment of crisis like this.
Don't say that, Navia. That's what friends are for.
Demoiselle! We've got a situation here!
Sorry. I need to go for now.
And out she goes!
Okay, the wounded are being tended to, and we finished a preliminary head count. Of course, we should remember, Traveler. Paimon.
Huh? Right now.
Thank you.
Oh, that was 53. $53.
Ad Astra. Thank you for Ad Astra.
What am I gonna do for an autopass? These two can be done pretty easily. This as well. And this as well. Okay, level. I will, in fact, have to actually buy levels with Primos. This is a new thing for me. I've never had this issue. Okay. Back to questing. Wait, actually, how much resin have I used? 980. My last 40 puts me at 1020. Actually, yeah, that's a pretty doable amount, honest. I'll get this one done too. So, I'll only have to buy 3 levels, I think. 2. I'm not sure. I'll buy 3. So either way, that's still cheaper than what I had planned. Maybe I can... I really don't know. I might have to buy 3, but I'm not entirely sure. Either way, I'd still be gaining 80 even if I bought 3. What are you guys doing here? I feel like you're not supposed to be here. Okay, what quest? Those fishes. It's Linny's. Okay.
Sorry, I bumped into the Traveler in Charlotte.
It's been a while. We're working as Linny's temporary assistants in the investigation of the Phantom Weasel.
Thank you. It's good to...
So, what's the situation?
Nope. I've been here a while, and she's still...
How bizarre. Well, we won't get anywhere by stand... Excuse me, good...
Gemma? You mean Caesar?
I'm just trying to get a hold of her because...
Yeah, she does. Poor thing. Ever since Caesar passed away, she's been coming here once every week to clean his grave. Often, she just sits there in front of his headstone. I asked her what she was doing once. She knows he's gone and can't hear her from the grave, but she just likes to spend time there, telling her fiancé all...
And she's been doing this ever since Caesar passed away?
I'll bet. Caesar's reputation fell apart after his identity was revealed, so no one else visits his grave. Gemma's the only... I don't know if the mind lives on in the waters after death, but if it does, I'm sure Caesar must be grateful to have someone who remembers him. If I'm honest, I think this is all so unfair to poor Gemma. Anyway, all of that said, well, that's everything I know, I'm afraid.
All right, well, thanks for sharing.
You're welcome.
Did you hear the news? They're saying the Phantom...
You're kidding.
I don't know anymore. All sorts of news flying around. But what if? Just hypothetically, I mean. What if the...
Called it. Seriously, 10 years ago, on the day it all went down, I said to myself, you know what? This guy's been set up.
The Caesar I knew was a good guy. He gave balloons to children on the
Oh, please. Weren't you the one cursing his name to high heaven when the police announced the news? You were all—
Wait, did I say that? I don't seem to recall.
Hello there. Sorry for disturbing you, but we're actually quite interested in this topic as well. But we're struggling to get to the bottom of it.
You've come to the right people. Yep. He was a great magician. The best trick I ever saw him do was pop a transparent balloon. I was right up close and didn't blink or look away once. But for the life of me,
I saw him perform too. He always used to bring some gifts along for the kids who came to watch his show. And sometimes he even got the kids to write their wishes down, and then he'd make the items on the wish list. But after he died, there were also rumors that he used the wish list to find out what was precious to people. As I'm sure you know, the Phantom Weasel would steal just about anything from anyone.
Whatever the case, now that the Weasel is back, Caesar's become a hot topic once more. I bet Gemma must be pleased. No, speak of the devil. That's her over there. If you've got any more questions about Caesar...
So that's Gemma. Is it just Pine? Wait. It looks like she's...
I'm gonna call it. The wife is the new criminal.
Hi there.
Who's asking? Don't be afraid. We mean... It looks like you're injured. Thanks for your concern. My name is Linny.
My name's Paimon, and this here...
The Weasel posted a warning letter this morning. If he's still... You knew Caesar better than anyone. I promise you can trust us. I... Huh. No. Got it.
If you don't have any more questions, please leave.
Judging by the look on her face, there's definitely...
She's lying. She definitely knows something.
Hi, Pedro. I didn't hear you out there. What are you doing, buddy? Pedro. Okay.
That's fair. We're just a bunch of strangers who showed up and started questioning her about things that happened a whole decade ago. It makes sense that in any case, I doubt we'll get any further here, so let's call it a...
Come in. Get in here. Come on, you two. It's still being used. Eight the next morning. 8:04. Pedro, what are you doing, buddy? You getting comfy in bed? Mwah. Mwah. See, Pedro. Come here. You ain't gonna walk all the way over there. You can stay over here. I ain't kicking you out of the spot, bud. The star spot. Both bars. Not just mine. Here. I want this part. Boy. Uncurling it real quick. There you go, go on in. Good boy. Something wrong.
Not a lot of people here, huh?
Well,
Hell yeah.
time of day and the whole situation.
Novius came up first.
That's how things are now.
Navia? Navia, what's wrong?
Sorry. I just... Malus and Silver.
Huh? What happened to them?
Everyone agreed on the rescue plan, but they were helping evacuate and... I've known them for so long. I could at least hold a funeral for my father. And I know where he rests. But as for Malus and Silver, they're just... gone.
Everything looks so clean after it rains. Even the gravestones. I didn't expect that you'd enjoy a glass of red.
I can understand. Besides...
See, it's not just me. I always want to bring something...
How could Master ever... Yet the cemetery is the home of those who have passed, is it not?
Buying yourself a plot in advance, are you?
No need yet. But when I do, I hope you'll let me be buried beside Master...
Hey, stop...
I'm quite serious. That way, it will save us both the trip to see each other whenever you visit your father's grave.
That makes sense. In that case...
After all, besides you, Demoiselle, the two of us could...
Personally, I believe...
Why are you bringing this up all of a sudden? Seriously. But I'd really prefer not to talk about this stuff. And what do you mean by saving me a trip? I'd make the... I've promised to let them rest in peace here. I'm sorry for letting you see me in a mess like this.
Paimon doesn't know how to help you feel better.
I had always thought I could make my wishes come true. But now that I think about it, that never solely relied on me. Many things can only be accomplished with someone else's. Malus and Silver have helped me so much. But by contrast, I could do nothing for them. I'm so sorry.
You can spend as much time as you need here, Navia.
Thank you. Right now, you don't know how much that means. By the way, you can have a look at this. It's a list of victims from the incident that took place here.
Obena, Khan, Burnett, Giverny, Francine. So...
It's okay. I know what you're thinking. And the overall outcome indicates that the cost...
Right! Don't think that way, Navia. One person might be saved at the expense of another. Malus and Silver were not the price for saving anyone.
You're right. What you said just now was pretty amazing, actually. I'll remember your...
Oh!
Seems you've become more eloquent in the time since we last met.
The knave?
Ah, is everything going...
Yes, my people are carrying out the mission according to your request. All the residents... As for these supplies, we have everything...
Thank you.
Wait, do you...
We just met recently.
Usually, I would call this a coincidental encounter. But that, thanks to the knave, Spina di Rosula received generous support from the Fatui, which allowed us to complete the rescue and evacuation work.
Mutual aid is essential to fostering positive developments. We were already in the area, in any case, so it was not. That said, I must say that you're a lot sharper than you let on.
I apologize for all the ways in which I tested you previously. We've never worked with my subordinates have reported that Fatui soldiers have been observing water levels and taking head counts in various locations. I hear that they've also prepared a large amount of emergencies.
This is nothing to brag about, nor do I intend to. It is simply the way of powerful organizations to act forcefully, whether they are... As I've told this traveler before, I know of the prophecy, and I intend to prevent the impending disaster. Lending your organization a hand was a natural first step in
Without your help, there would have been many more...
Furthermore, I sincerely regret what happened to Malus and Silver. I only wish that
Don't say that. You and your subordinate. As Paimon said, Malus and Silver didn't choose to sacrifice themselves for any specific person. And I've never liked hearing people put it that way. It's like trying to relieve pain by saying some noble-sounding words. But right now...
You're right. I'm sorry for your loss, Miss Navi. Water is life to finally.
So, you're one who...
Of course. That is why I'm going to Hotel Bouffe de Terre. I still have some things to take care of. By the way, Traveler, Paimon, one more thing.
Alright, then we'll just...
That is a clever and useful conversation technique, which I do like to use when necessary. But Traveler, I'm sure you remember that I said we could work together when we had the chance. You and I both know that there may be issues with the Primordial Sea. Previously, it was the Fortress of Meripede's sluice gate, and this time, indeed. Allow me to share the latest intel I've received. During some recent investigations, a child claimed to have discovered some ruins near Poisson. Judging by the dating of the ruins, they may be related to the prophecy and the coming crisis. The situation is becoming more urgent, so my people initially came to prepare for ruin exploration.
So that's why
I wanted to take the children along, but unfortunately, Linny, Lynette, and Fremine have all been dispatched to higher ground to assist affected residents. Linny told me that outside of the house, the person they trust most, which is why I want to give you this task. The House of the Hearth's members see each other as family, but Linny, Lynette, and Fremine said that they also see you as... I'm sure you already understand how...
Oh! That's
The intel I just shared about the ruins could fetch a high price. But since the children...
Got it! So all we gotta do is go to some ruins, right?
Excuse me, but may I tag along?
You wish to join, Miss Nutt?
But are you sure you're up to
Well, I'm sad, yes. There's no point in being depressed. Successor had in me. Besides, I'm also doing this for myself.
Since you put it that way, I have no objection. All right, the ruins...
Okay, the three of us will handle...
Oh, or not yet. What is this quest called? Meeting is also parting.
Are you running away?
Sounds interesting. Oh, I'm fucked. Get away from me, Salsa. Okay. Let's see what I have to do. Alright. Kind of. Oh, along the path rather than in the curves. Okay. Please go away, Salsa. Holy fuck, 8 whole people? What in the hell? I'm famous. Can't find this Oculus though. Being famous ain't helping me find this Oculi. Are you by chance somehow underground? You are. Hold on, I'm gonna go get this Oculus and then we'll continue on with the quest. How many of those do I have? 234. Fuck yeah. Enough for one character.
Okay.
So, are these the ruins the knave was
They seem to be pretty
Let's go in and
just be careful.
Oh, it's a domain. Okay.
I have high hopes for this journey.
Gotta keep the movement stuff. Can't get rid of that. Curious, can Zalonin run up the walls in these domains? She can't. We also can climb them. Okay, cool.
You really are one trick pony, you know. Bring it.
Be sanctified.
The floor here isn't safe.
Bow your head.
This place has also been contaminated.
Yeah. And a lot of it, too. A Fontanian would most likely dissolve the moment they...
Right! You can't go down if there's primordial seawater. It's too dangerous and it won't be any... Don't get by my wrong. We're not.
No, you're right. I can't do anything in this situation. That complicates things.
In that case, do you...
The water levels here are unstable, and there's a chance the water will... I'll go together with you. Perhaps we'll find the exit just...
All right.
Deadass would cry if anything misfortunate happened to her again.
Oh no, it's a dead end! Let's try
Or
climbing
not.
over from the side.
Oh, I fell in. God, Nietzsche's not from France. This is an ass wins. Oh, fuck this game. I'm quitting. If she dies, I'm dead ass quitting.
Demoiselle.
Huh?
Demoiselle, what are you doing here by yourself? Would you be standing here till dark if I hadn't come to get you?
Maybe she just wants some time.
Hmm? Oh.
Yes, it would have...
That's quite possible. How...
Oh. It must have slipped my mind when I dozed. This is a
Nah,
familiar...
there's gotta
matter,
be...
Demoiselle?
Gotta be
I
something
was
going
just
on
trying to
here.
recall what...
Do you remember Mr. Giverny? He'd requested our help before with...
We were headed to see...
Ah, right. Yes.
'Cause if she dead ass died,
remember now.
I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna cry.
Oh,
I don't
Miss
care about the
Navia.
game anymore if she dies all the
Mr.
way.
Malus and Mr. Silver too.
How...
I've been great. Thanks to they were knocking at my door day and night.
Sometimes force is required to...
That's right.
Oh, yes. Miss Navia, these are some flower seeds that I prepared. Please take them. I don't know what we would have done without your help. So this is...
Ah, did you cultivate them yourself? Thank you so much. I'll...
Why, we can have
It's not my
as many
fault.
pots as you'd
I would
like,
have never let her
Demoiselle.
fall that far behind. I'd have dragged her along with me.
Perfect. In that case, we'll swap out some of the decorative plants for some...
Very well.
Wait. Excuse me, madam. If I'm not That's right. No, it's nothing. This is the first time we've ever met, but your name... I've heard this name before. Sometime read... And why are there so few people around here?
We must mind the time, Demoiselle. We...
Oh shit.
We do?
They're all
Well,
dead
now,
people.
Did you...
Miss Navia, here you are. I've been looking for you. Please.
My trial?
Yes, she's right, Demoiselle. It's just about time now.
Oh? All right then.
It's all the dead people. Oh fuck.
Look, it's Navia. She's here.
And her two attendants are with her. Goodness. Everyone's finally here.
There sure are a lot of people here to see the trial. And they all seem to be odd. Karina, Desiree, Joyville, Jolien, Essen. Why are so many people? And as for the judge...
Please sit in the defendant's seat. Don't...
All right. But...
Typically, it wouldn't be allowed, but today...
Hey, what kind of place do they think this is?
Come on, do they have any?
Enough with the whispering!
My dear Miss Navia, have you not yet realized? As all here know, you are Master Callus. After you took over the Spina, you treated all of us just like the late Master Callus had. Not only you, but your butler, your subordinates.
Wait a moment.
Yes, correct. Absolutely right. And that is why we are one big family. All of us who are from Poisson, inextricably linked. Therefore, this fair and honorable court shall declare...
Huh? Everything you have said is correct. I have indeed done a lot for my hometown, and
Oh, well, if that's what you...
How wonderful!
I know all these people. Why are they laughing?
I seem to remember...
Wait just a moment. This isn't right!
Malus?
What was that, Mr. Malus? Our conclusion is very clear and unanimous. Let the court judge her now. She's...
Stay here, Navia! You're one of us!
Demoiselle, don't admit guilt. This trial means to keep you here forever.
I wish to exercise my right to defend Our Lady. Mistress Ronville, you only know of Navia's goodness.
She was born a free and independent spirit. She has never been tied down by anything. Indeed...
Her actions cannot serve as proof that she identifies herself as part of any group. She merely acted as an individual, extending her hand to help others. Please do not mistake her actions.
Really? As an individual, you say? Don't forget, we are all Fontanians here. This, even if Miss Navia only voluntarily rendered her assistance, that doesn't change the fact that her beautiful soul must return to everyone. Everything is measured here in the nation of Hydro. Now, I speak for everyone. Our opinion is consistent. Navia should stay.
And you would call this justice? Preposterous. You are merely... Have you forgotten how much you all once longed to become individuals? To become independent?
Do you mean to defy our justice?
If your justice is flawed, then why should we acknowledge...
As you said, we can also have our own justice. Silver, and that is how we...
My head...
Demoiselle!
Silver, it hurts. I remember now. Everything that seemed odd from Carita, Desiree, Joyville, Jolien, Essen, and Mr. Giverny and Mrs. Burnett, who we met earlier. Even Malus and Silver. I don't want to admit it, but they're all dead.
Don't be afraid, and don't admit guilt.
Absurd! Who are you to say that she cannot be judged? We are the majority, and don't let them escape! We shall keep Navia here with us!
Mr. Malus and Mr. Silver, must you be so stubborn? How could the two of you possibly hope to stand against the collective? Do not resist. This judgment is fair and just. Navia belongs to us. After all that happened, she should not be left alone in Poisson.
What are you saying?
No more excuses!
He says we're jealous. Jealous? How could she possibly be an independent?
What's with these people?
Who's jealous of her?
She belongs to us!
Miss Navia...
Silence!
That's...
Monsieur Neuvillette!
Such commotion is prohibited in the court. The accusations you just... The court will adjourn for the rest of the day. In this, I shall hear...
Our thanks, monsieur.
Please leave with me, Miss Navia, while there is still time.
But...
Go on now, demoiselle. This is your only chance.
Loose.
My apologies. I couldn't resist making...
Malus. Silver.
Quickly, you must come now.
Goodbye, demoiselle.
Farewell.
I'm so fucking locked in, hoping that this is like actually her surviving.
Just a second!
Hell yeah, she survived. I can play the game longer.
You're awake? Good.
I must have been dreaming. Malus and Silver were still alive.
It looks like you're all right.
Did all the sad feelings cause you to have a nightmare?
The ruins you were exploring suffered a cave-in. When I arrived, I found you falling. You were just about to be dissolved within. I think I saw 2 Oceanids protecting you. It was only for a moment. Perhaps were it not for their intervention, I would not have been able to rescue.
Wait, did you say Oceanids? You mean like what happened?
Perhaps those 2 Oceanids would...
I always told them that they didn't have to protect me.
Please come with me.
Hell yeah, she survived.
Neuvillette, are you okay?
Oh, I am quite all right.
Why do you look so stiff? Oh, Paimon knows. You're the type.
I merely thought that we should give...
Huh? Why didn't you just say so then? Don't you think it's even more awkward to call us over like this?
Sigewinne. I hope all is well with her.
No way, don't worry.
I see. Well...
Oh, and the Duke also says hi. Even though Sigewinne made him do that.
Thank you. I have indeed been busy lately, and I also hope that everything is going well in the Fortress of Meropide.
He still doesn't know what to talk about. This isn't going anywhere.
Yes, in fact. I had arranged to meet you in Poisson, but when I arrived, I discovered that the Fatui were helping the residents evacuate. They had even transported a large quantity of supplies to the area. Amid my astonishment, I ran into the knave, and we had a chat. She informed me that she had asked you to investigate.
Yeah, we originally planned to meet up with you, but we thought you might still be busy with all those official documents.
I'm sorry to have kept you all waiting like that. I'm feeling much better now.
My girlie's okay now.
I
Fuck
guess
yeah.
we should get going again. Will you come with us, Monsieur Neuvillette?
Yes, if you wouldn't mind my company.
She's surviving. You'd be making it.
Let's get going then.
Bring it.
Settle down.
Oh no, another unstable path. Watch your step. Are you running away?
Fuck that path. I'm taking this to the beach. You can carry me everywhere. Okay.
Points for agility. Seems we're almost at the top. Keep it up! Yeah. Strike a pose!
Bow your head. The tides beckon. Silence!
Oh my god, Economia! Oh, not Economia. Elevator. This is one big ass set of ruins, not gonna lie.
Looks like we've reached the end.
This is the place. There should not be any other hidden space.
The path sure had some twists and turns, but it turns out that this place isn't actually that big.
Stone slates? It seems like they were put here as an offering.
Perhaps we should just leave them be.
There are 4 locations in total, but only 3 stone slates. The slate that should be in the...
The surrounding walls also show...
There's something written below. Let Paimon see. Reason dictates that this nation be...
It feels like someone left these slates and these words here for a purpose. But does he mean that
That would fit the circumstances dictated by the prophecy, yes. Indeed, the slate's contents correspond.
There's a person kneeling here. She seems so dedicated. And there's a whole bunch of other people behind her doing the same.
And is that Lady Farina in the 3rd image? Did the Hydro Arc...
And is that a ring of people around her?
The 4th image. I know this one. This exactly matches the content.
The people will all be dissolved. More information should be hidden in these slates, but I fear I cannot easily uncover it.
Don't blame yourself, Monsieur Neuvillette. Deciphering ancient stone slate...
Ooh, Paimon's getting the chills just looking at these. This says that it's the history of the future, right?
I really hope it...
Still, Paimon...
That's right! If the images are in chronological order, shouldn't the 4th, the waters drowning Fontaine, come before the 3rd, where the Hydro Archon herself falls into the water?
And yet the order is reversed here.
If we go by timing, Lady Farina only emerges in the 3rd image. That means that the person in the 2nd image might...
Egeria, then. I had never met her, but the previous Archon kneeling before the floating island in the skies, as if confessing a sin.
Did she herself commit that sin? Also, I'm still wondering why these ancient stone slates are here at all. Judging from their contents, could this place be the origin of the prophecy? Does that mean that some—
But who would have created these slates and—
It seems that any further clues will have to
In that case, there's no time to lose.
Yeah, we better get somewhere safe for now.
Hell yeah.
Let's split up here. I'm going to check on what's happening with the Spina. You know how it is. There's some things you just need to be there for yourself.
You still have energy?
Just head back.
I'll depart as well. Thanks for your hard work today. Traveler, I will go talk to Farin. I'm sure that you're concerned about this matter as well. If you have time, drop by my office.
Are you really gonna talk to her about this directly?
She has long been harboring.
Alright, we'll leave.
be carefully considered.
Traveler, Paimon, our safe house at the Flivsandra is always open to you, as ever. So please don't think you're an imposition.
Oh yeah, I found it. My brain was like dying.
Alright.
I just watched Navia. Yeah. Trying not to spoil it.
Welcome back.
Yay! And there's good food. Hyman's already starting.
Oh, that voice. Is that who I think it is?
Huh? Why is Mona in France? Mona's in France.
Huh?
And yes, I am indeed alive. My bad, I was falling asleep.
It's you two.
What are you doing?
What are you doing,
buddy?
in Fontaine?
Mona?
Seriously, nobody just uses a scry glass whenever they've got time to just see who they'll meet on the road.
Still, we didn't expect to see you here. Wait, you're not a fun...
Well, I have some business to attend to here, so I booked a hotel in the city. I was just out for a stroll
do
when
be
I bumped
curious.
into you. Quite unexpected. Why did you think I was from Fontaine, though? Is that because Magistus does... Well, I used to have my own surname, which was, well, some other thing. Told me when she took me as her disciple that the first step to being a just, well, that name. There was nothing for it, really. Gee, name is now?
It isn't?
Nope. Although it is used by us in place of surnames, it generally just...
Wow! Imagine!
I reckon so. In any case, I'd give my disciple a name like this as well, if I were to... Astromancer Barbeloth Trismegistus.
Whoa, that's a long one.
My name means Mona the Great Astrologist. As for the old hag, hers is, in plain speech, the thrice-as-great Scholar of the Stars. Just take it as a title specific to astrologists.
Thrice as great?
I know, right? Is the Magistus, actually, but when she took me in...
Talk about it.
Magistus is thus the calling card of our school, so to speak, which makes it about the same as a surname. It's all right if you don't get it. You can look into it further should you need to study astrology more deeply.
That sounds terrible!
Oh, sweet Pedro.
But anyway, you're not Fontaine.
Well, I was born in Mondstadt, yes. My parents migrated to Dornman Port, and I traveled with the old hag.
Oh, that's a good thing then. At least...
Speaking of that, I'm sure you're aware that a bunch of things have happened here in Fontaine, right? I know you're not a local, but there's something ominous about it. Well, the water, I mean. That was the main reason, yes. Just a while back, the Steambird invited me to take part in a panel, and the invitation was sent quite early on. I don't think anyone expected Fontaine to...
What do you make of that prophecy, Mona? Just tell us what you think as an astrologist. Your word would go a long way to make things more certain and less...
What I can tell you is that I'm an astrologist, and that this prophecy concerns the fate of Fontaine.
even that of Alta. I'm afraid that this is not something that just anyone can do. If I could do it, you would no longer call me an astrologer. But on the flip side, the prophecy is so huge and powerful that it—
A visionary? Sounds really
Of course. The old hag could do it. And I bet there are others amongst those Hexenzirkel colleagues of hers who could— Right. Often that I see you with such a serious look on your face. I'll tell you once I hear back from her.
Thanks, Mona. You're a
Oh, well, this is something only I can do after all. So yes, your praises are—
That's the greatest of astrologists for you! Of all the people we know, you know the star's the best!
Indeed, indeed!
Oh, sorry. I came to see what all the commotion was about. If there's anything you—
Oh, whoops. Guess we were getting a little too carried away there. Well, I'll go tend to my own business now.
And there she goes, quick as rushing water. And here we are. Right, but we were able to recruit Mona's— Good morning. To be honest, Paimon's still feeling kinda sleepy. But it's time to get up, Traveler. We agreed to go see Neuvillette.
How loves being antagonistic. Just ignore him when he's mouthing off. Don't let him know.
Kiara? It's quite all right. I'm here to tell you that we have—
Thank you, Monsieur, and thank you too, Traveler and Big Sis Paimon. Everyone's—
Do you remember Domenico? He—
Let me think. By the way, I saw Carol in my dreams just now. In my dream, she looked really happy. I can't remember what her dreams were anymore, and I don't know why.
I can sense your joy.
Monsieur
Hey,
Neuvillette,
I kinda need the
are
remote.
you happy too?
Okay, just set your head on the remote.
Oh, I almost forgot. I promised to model for Alof.
Of course.
See you next time, Monsieur.
See you next time.
People.
You're here!
Monsieur Neuvillette and Lady Farina, they...
Like I said, I've already explained everything.
And yet the problem has not been properly solved. It is not my intention to offend you, but please, tell me what— Look at this. This is—
You mean...
We did not arrive in time to avert this disaster. I will say this once more. Yesterday, I found 3 stone slates in some ancient—
Seriously? You're questioning me like this is a court case now. But you found that—
That's correct, which is why I came to ask you some questions. There should have been 4 slates, but one of them was— The second of these slates depicts the previous Hydro Archon Egeria kneeling before a floating island in the sky.
I don't. I've never—
I'll ask you again. Do you really have no information regarding the previous Archon? My deciphering of the slates indicates that the Hydro Archon Egeria once had to confess to, or apologize for, a certain sin. If anyone would know about it, it should—
All gods don't have the same secrets, you know. She was herself and I'm me. Is it really so strange that I understand your concerns, but I'm sorry.
Forgive me for saying this now, Lady Farina, but I have long known of your various secret investigations into certain matters. There are several indications that you have been investigating the prophecy on the sly. This is not strange in itself. You have never been as superficial as you have presented yourself to be, nor are you a fool. And yet, your behavior is very inconsistent.
Well, since you know about my secret investigations, there's no point questioning or suspecting me. You're the Eudix, but you're still my subordinate. Just trust in me. That's all I have to say. We do not Oh!
Did Farina not notice us standing by the door? Wonder what's up with her. She was smiling. She didn't seem in the mood to care if we were listening in or not.
I assume you've been outside for a while now?
noticed. Seems Farina didn't even realize we were here.
She was in a great panic, though I cannot discern the reason. Our discussion, still I do not understand. Dialogue is the basis for understanding, so why did she keep refusing to engage?
Kind of. Still falling asleep though.
Everyone in her inner circle has noticed that she is hiding some secret. We may have to create a situation in...
Oh?
Normally, people will only reveal the truth when standing trial. Perhaps we must have the Hydro Archon experience just such a scenario.
But Farina's seen so many trials, and she's really good at dodging questions. How do we make sure that
We will need to consider this thoroughly. If at all possible, I would prefer to recuse my... This may be cruel to her, but all Fontaine is in crisis. The information a god possesses is too precious, and so we... But who will lend us their aid to do such a thing?
Well, that's everyone, huh? Speaking of which, it was pretty smart of you to think of hiding here.
Poisson was just involved in a disaster, so it's presently devoid of people.
And here you are drinking tea like a...
That's what family should do. Sit and...
It's nice to enjoy tea here, you know? Care for a cup?
Lend me your ears, everyone. Or perhaps one of you might like to start us off. How about you, friend?
Me?
Then, how about you, good...
I fear that I will cause the mood on this boat to become as somber as it is in court.
Well then, I guess we're lucky we've got a local like me to organize things.
That was a little long-winded, don't you think?
Oh, you might be right. Anyway, to cut to the as for what that is, well, let's start by saying that we'll be pooling our efforts together to create...
Oh? How
Well, it's just an expression, real...
Huh? Didn't you say that you would be facilitating this?
Oh, come now. Your work doesn't involve much public speaking, right? This is a good chance to—
I see. And what?
He is glad that you consider him your boss. Do go on.
Okay, I'm a little bit more awake now.
In that case, do any of you have experience?
Not that I recall.
Fremine and I once used a wooden stick in a basket to catch wild rabbits when we were younger. As for Lynette,
I've also gone diving to catch...
I'm afraid not. You may or may not have heard, though that was their name, they did not hunt animals, but rather various monsters. Today, Fontaine's monster population, a trap, comprises of the following components: bait, a trigger, and a containment. So, if we were to build...
For me, I would prefer something basket-shaped. Our line of work requires a
You used some of those techniques while moving the people of Poisson, didn't you? My subordinates mentioned that you...
Yes, and I even managed to gather some intelligence in the meantime. I'm quite the multitasker if I do...
I'm afraid I can't claim that as my strong suit. I prefer more stable methods.
Calm and steady. Exactly the...
And I can be there
with discretion.
I remember that you liked those...
I did.
What about you, Monsieur Neuvillette?
I fear I do not have any related experience.
That makes sense. You usually solve problems, but I do have one more question. If we were to create a trap now...
I would like...
Kind as all... If we wanted to kill the prey in one strike, we would need a powerful implement. However, that also goes for prey that must be captured and safely contained.
Oh, my bad. Can you hear me? I might have to write in chat. Oh. Yep, I'm alive. My bad. I thought you could hear me the whole time. I said I may need to take a nap. Again, just because I keep falling asleep, and whenever we play games as a group, I don't want it to be boring. So, this time, I can promise my nap will be one nap. I can promise my nap will be one nap and only one. I won't wake up and then go back to sleep.
Wait.
Only a hunter who's a true expert at subduing their prey can snare it without harming it.
I'm gonna finish this dialogue, though.
We hadn't thought of seeing ourselves...
If our means of capturing and dealing with our prey is to put them on trial, then the hunting metaphor is apt. But we shall require much more courage than any hunter to judge a god. A being whose seat is an exalted...
Oh, so that's...
Thanks, guys. Y'all are awesome. Y'all are the best friends I could have ever asked for. I will put everything on pause right now. And then we'll pick up whenever I wake up, alright? Sound good? Well, I'm going now. I'm to sleep. I will stream again later after I wake up. It's a promise. Goodbye.